Everything depends on cost. I don't think government may have done their due diligence before making that pronunciation. Obuaku is the right place for a seaport to be in Abia State. Obuaku is about less than 12 nautical miles from the high sea. Owaza is further down and will cost a whole lot more, to a lot of dredging to actually get big ships to actually berth in Obuaku. So I'm not sure where the assessment came from. It's also possible that it's more political than it is realistic, in the sense that he has more friends in the Owaza area than he does in Obuaku area. But on a business stance, first of all, I don't think that state government should be embarking on such projects. I think it should be a PPP project where there is a driver for this. Because what happens is that the state government raise capital to do this, and they're not as urgent to them as it is to a private businessman. And so time elapses, payment starts, and everybody gets choked up. Whereby when you have a business or a group or a business institution who are partnering with the state government, they're in a hurry because they know they're trying to make profit. So, but the right place for Abia Port to be is in Obuaku City and not in Owaza. Government has no business doing that. Even if government wants to do that, it's not at this point in time. But Seaport is urgently needed, but it's better done by a PPP project. So that way government is not tied down, spending huge amount of resources that they would have spent in fixing roads, in constructing roads, in opening up roads, than using that resources to go and build a seaport at this moment in time. So Abia doesn't need seaport, but it would have been best to be done as a PPP project rather than a state project. Where the best place for a seaport is Obuaku. Obuaku is the right place. I 100% agree. I think continuity is key. It's important to ask the question: what happened to the Enyimba City project? What happened to the Medem Aba project? Those are things we should answer and say what happened, because we should bring it on the table. What went wrong? What was done wrongly, and correct the anomalies, and then try to move forward with it. Because again, if the state government want to go in and build a seaport themselves, it's not a project that can be completed by a state government within 4 years. They're taking a longer time. So how would they feel after pumping billions and the administration comes in and abandons the project? So the University project should have been looked at and looked through. And rather than bringing up a new industrial park, the university should have been taken over. It can be renamed if they wanted and call it whatever name they want to call it. But yes, that would have been the right way of tackling this issue. The last campaign was run on the principle of openness, doing something different, restoring hope to the people. I thought that part of what they would have done was to do a declaration of accounts, which means every 30 days or every 90 days that the accounts of what was received and how it was shared and how it was allocated will be made open and public, that way showing clean slate. But again, it's his government. He will run it how he chooses to run it. He has a mandate of the people. So it's his government. It is prerogative how he wants to run it. But I think if we say we're moving away from the norm, from what was expected of people, I think accountability, open accountability, transparent accountability is one of the ways to show the people that we are standing and we're open to them. And that was what I'm sure, that's what a lot of Abians were expecting. Making the road a 6-lane road, it just means you're adding 1 lane to the right and 1 lane to the left. Because right now it's already a 4-lane road. The road does not have much traffic. It's busy. It does not have much traffic to require a 6-lane road. Talking about beautification, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a welcome idea. The question is it one that we need right now? There are a lot of projects in Abia State that would have enjoyed the fact of that spending. For example, the Port Harcourt Road in Abia needs such funding to bring that road back to life. That road is about 6.5 kilometers. The road leading to the second home of the governor, from Umuahia all the way to Ahafia, Aruchukwu, the road is decaying on a regular basis.
Someone would say that's a federal road.
No, not all of it. The Umuahia to Ahafia is a state road. The federal road is Ahafia to Aruchukwu. That's a federal road. The part that is also a federal road is the Ahafia Bende axis is a federal road. But the Umuahia Uzuakoli Iberi Abriba to Ahafia is a state road. So that road is really in need of state government looking at it. Even the Ururuka road, which was built by Governor Oji Zokalo, 62 kilometers, is also deserving an uplift as well, because that road makes it easier for businessmen to move between Aba and Umuahia. That road takes you 1 hour to move from Umuahia into Obo Hill in Aba. Usually takes you 1 hour, but right now it takes you over 1.5 hours to close to 2 hours due to the bad sections of the road. So we have interconnectivity road. Ikuano has a direct road that will link Ikuano to Waterside in Aba, shorten the trip for those who are coming to Umuahia rather than going all through there to just come through Ikuano and come into Umuahia. Ikuano has a shortcut that goes into Bende town and Bende local government. Ikuano also has a road that goes into Aruchukwu local government and also into Isialangwa local government. So these are roads that I will think that add economic value to the state, expand businesses, reduce, because what it means is at that point in time, if you have these roads done, a lawyer in Aba can take up a case in Aruchukwu because he knows within 2 hours from Aba he can get to Aruchukwu, do a case and come back the same day. So and increase business interactions and relationship and drive up revenue. So the beautification of making a 6-lane road from a 4-lane road, is it nice? Yes, it is nice, but it's not what Abia needs right now. What Abia needs is to build intercontinental roads, interconnectivity roads, and open up the road network of Abia by being smart in the things we do. That's what I believe Abia needs. And if I was governor, that's what I would be doing.